Hey guys, so today I did a DIY lace front wig and it's kind of like a reconstruction video because originally I watched Raven Elise's video on how she glued her lace front wig and made hers, and it meant kind of the same concept, and I did do it that way first because watching her video it was really helpful and I liked the way that she'd done it. And when I tried it, I didn't have a dome cap, I used a normal wig cap. So if you are going to glue your wig, I really recommend you don't use a wig cap. You use a dome cap like she did. With this, I did use a dome cap, a wave cap. It's a lot thicker, it's bigger, and it was helpful, you know, sewing it on and everything like that. And since I did mess up my first wig, I was an idiot, went in the hot tub, don't go in the hot tub if your hair's glued. And then it kind of fell apart after that. So I went to Sally's, picked up a dome cap, these snap clips that you use for like clip-on extensions and stuff, so I can have wig clips. If it starts going back, I still have the clips there. That's the great thing about extension clips, is they're so secure and they're so sturdy. So I'm like, I feel fine. I feel like I'm wearing a helmet, honestly. I wear these as protective styles, so my hair is growing underneath. I need to be able to feel secure in what I'm wearing. So that's why I decided, okay, maybe glue is not my best bet. Let me go ahead and just take the time and sew this. So I spent the whole day. See, the first thing I did, well, the first thing I'll show you is how messed up the hair was after I had gone in the hot tub. And yeah, and then what products I used. I basically, when I did it, is I took it all apart, brushed it out. Well, I didn't even brush it out as much as I could. After that, I decided I needed it to be secured. So, and it's really similar to Raven's, except I sewed mine on and I sewed clips on mine. I didn't even shampoo it, I just conditioned it. I just conditioned it, deep conditioned it, and I let it sit and rinsed it off and let it dry in the bathtub for the rest of the day, basically. Then I had traced out where I wanted my closure to be on my dome cap. Placed it onto my dome cap first, then I sewed it onto the dome cap. And after I sewed it onto the dome cap, then I went from, well, I had already sewed on the clips. Then I sewed on the lace front closure. Then I added the wefts. If you guys are interested in watching my DIY wig reconstruction video, then stay tuned. Enjoy! Alright, so starting out, I grabbed my dome cap and I braided up my hair. As you can see, my braids aren't that great. I just made sure that you can see my part. And I put the seam of the dome cap as my part, so it was easier for me to find. And then I still traced it over with some concealer. And I traced my part with it, and I traced my closure with the concealer as well. And then I grabbed my snap clips afterwards. I got these from Sally's as well in a pack of 3. I only used the 3, but I got 2 anyways. And I flipped the inside of the cap where the elastic is so you can see where the clips are going to go. And I just traced the outside of the clips. If it's messy, don't worry about it. No one's going to see it, and you just need an outline of where they're going to be anyways and where you're going to need them on your head. Okay, and then when I sewed it, on here I show you me sewing it on the the center hole in the clips on the sides of it. And on those 3, instead of using the center one, I used the top one afterwards. I realized it was a lot easier that way, and I just sewed underneath into the bottom one and then sewed up into the top hole and under. You can kind of see me doing it right now. And then that's how it looks like at the end. Well, we'll see how it looks like at the end in just a second. There you go. Okay, and then next I pinned my lace closure on top of my foam head. And I sewed it the same exact way I would sew any weft to my hair. And I made sure that the knots were really tight together, okay? I grabbed my now semi-dry wefts from the bathtub and I started sewing them onto my dome cap. I started wrapping it all the way around the perimeter of the wig first and just worked my way until I was done. And I made sure that the first weft was all the way at the edge of the dome cap. You don't want to leave any gaps because it's really awkward if you do.
And same with this one, instead of sewing the weft itself onto there, when it wasn't the end, I just sewed through the wefts, well not through the actual wefts, but around, you know what I'm saying? And that's how it looked like at the end. Okay, next I'm removing the excess cap from the wig itself. I don't need this cap because I'm going to have the lace front, and since that's going to cover my scalp, I don't need the wig cap at all. So I'm just going to cut around the perimeter of the lace front, and you're good. Your wig is complete. Now I'm going to sew this onto the perimeter of my braids. In this video, you'll see me sewing it with some leave out. Now I don't have leave out anymore. I actually just sewed up whatever leave out I did have, and I I cut the thread and clipped where it used to be onto my new braids. So it's a little bit closer to my head, and I don't have to worry about using concealer to cover up or to blend in the lace front. And that part and my part to blend it in, you know what I'm saying? I don't have to do that anymore because I moved it closer. Okay. And you'll do the same exact thing if you did it the way that I do it now, or if I do it the way that I did it in the video. You're still going to sew it all the way around your head. And it's a little bit harder when you're by yourself, I'm not going to lie. But you can do it, I believe in you. Or you can get a friend to do it, that works too. Green to red, turning over TV stations. Right, then you tie a knot in that sucker, cut the umbilical cord, and you are done. Just under your hair, you can comb it out a little bit, relax, breathe, because you're done. You made this wig, you sewed it in, all by yourself. Woo. And that's it, guys. Thank you.
So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is how my hair turned out afterwards. I slept it. I actually made the video a couple days ago, but I've been sleeping with my hair the same way every night. I just French braid it. Well, I braid my bang, then I braid it down this way, and then I have another braid pigtail on this side. And I just sleep it like that. I brush it out first, and then it comes out all wavy and looks nice, so I don't have to do much to it in the morning if I don't want to. And then I just mess with the little leave out that I have, and I'm good to go. So I hope you guys learned something from this video. I tried my hardest. I worked really hard on it. This wig felt like forever, but I think this is the best wig I've made, hands down. So yeah, and if you guys are interested in how Raven did it, I'll link her video below, because it's really good, and it helped me a lot. You know, I liked hers, and it worked, and I took some of the stuff from hers and put it in mine, but I just switched it up differently. I just sewed mine instead, because I don't trust glue on my head anymore. So yeah. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want any more wig related or weave related videos, please let me know. Comment below, or I don't know, like it, share it, all that stuff. Yeah, I hope you guys keep watching. Thank you so much for the people who have been watching. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.